I'm Abright, owner and operator of Abright Exterior Cleaning, and today I'm working on a beautiful newer lake house in Drasco, Arkansas, overlooking Greers Ferry Lake. One of the defining features of a home like this is the view. Large lakeside windows are designed to bring the outdoors inside, letting in natural light while creating an unobstructed view of the water. But over time, pollen dust, insects, rain, and everyday environmental buildup slowly reduce that clarity. The windows may not look especially dirty from a distance, but once they're professionally cleaned, the difference is immediately noticeable. For this project, I began inside the home using traditional window cleaning methods. This video isn't intended to show every minute of the job from beginning to end. Instead, I'm sharing portions of the project while explaining why different techniques and tools are used throughout the cleaning process. As you can see, we're jumping into the interior work, but before starting any work, I take a few minutes to walk around and evaluate the job. Every property presents different conditions, window sizes, accessibility, landscaping, decking materials, elevation changes, and the surrounding terrain all influence how the work will be completed safely and efficiently. Rather than approaching every project the same way, professional window cleaning is about selecting the right method for each specific situation. As you can see here, I'm taking care of the bottom windows inside before working outside. Of course, these are the last windows to be worked on, moving from top to bottom, as drips may occur on lower windows, so you work your way down. And now we're going to head outside. My 4-stage water-fed pole system set up. The rear deck overlooks Greers Ferry Lake, and after taking a few steps onto it, it was clear that the surface was much slicker than it appeared. That's something professional window cleaners are constantly evaluating before any equipment is even unloaded. The goal isn't simply to get the glass clean, it's to choose the safest and most efficient method for every window on the property. While ladders absolutely have a place in professional window cleaning, they aren't always the best choice. On elevated decks, uneven terrain, or lakeside properties where moisture can make surfaces slippery, minimizing ladder use whenever possible helps reduce unnecessary risk while still producing excellent results. For the upper rear windows, I switched over to pure water-fed pole system. This system begins with several stages of water purification. First, sediment and carbon filters remove large particles and chlorine that can damage the equipment. The water then passes through reverse osmosis, which removes a vast majority of dissolved minerals. Finally, it flows through a deionization resin that strips away the remaining impurities, producing purified water that measures essentially zero total dissolved solids, often referred to as zero TDS. That level of purification is what makes the system work. Ordinary tap water contains minerals like calcium, magnesium, silica, and iron. As tap water evaporates, those minerals remain behind in the glass, creating the spots and streaks most people are familiar with. Pure water behaves differently. Because those dissolved solids have been removed, the water can rinse the glass clean and dry without leaving mineral residue behind. The purified water then travels through a lightweight hose and up this pole that you can see, to a soft brush and an abrasive on the other side. Because the water has been purified to remove dissolved minerals, it dries without leaving behind the spots and streaks that ordinary tap water can create. That means the exterior glass can simply be rinsed and left to air dry. Working from the ground also improves safety while allowing me to reach upper story windows. On a lakeside property like this with a slippery rear deck, it's one of the safest and most efficient ways to clean elevated glass. However, I clean the lower windows with traditional tools. Professional window cleaning isn't about using one method everywhere. It's about choosing the right tool for each window to achieve the best possible results safely and efficiently. One of the biggest misconceptions about professional window cleaning is that there's one correct method for every job. In reality, experienced window cleaners constantly evaluate the property and choose whichever technique will produce the best final result while maintaining safety and efficiency. Sometimes that's traditional window cleaning, sometimes it's pure water. Many projects like this one use both. By combining different methods, where they're most effective, the finished result is more consistent across the entire property. As the project comes together, the transformation becomes easier to appreciate. Instead of looking through a layer of dust, pollen, or environmental buildup, the glass almost seems to disappear. Reflections become sharper, sunlight enters more naturally, and the view of Greers Ferry Lake becomes the centerpiece the home was designed around. That's one of the things I enjoy most about this work. Professional window cleaning is about making windows look shiny for a day. It's about restoring clarity to the home, improving the appearance of the property, and helping homeowners enjoy one of the biggest investments they've made. Each property has its own challenges, and every job requires thoughtful decisions about safety, efficiency, and the right equipment for their conditions. That's part of what keeps the work interesting. Thanks for following along on this lake house window cleaning project here in Drasco, Arkansas. I'm Abright, owner and operator of Abright Exterior Cleaning. If you enjoy seeing real exterior cleaning projects along with the techniques, equipment, and decisions behind the work, consider subscribing. I'll continue sharing projects from across North Central Arkansas and explaining the professional methods that go into producing consistently high quality results.